Action.
Alright, so it's video now and not picture. Cool.
Yes, video.
Great. Hi, welcome to Bar Deli TV, exploring bar culture and gourmet food. We're here at Nordic E-commerce Summit in Stockholm, and with me I have a very special guest today. It's actually Gary Vaynerchuk.
Hello everybody.
Cool. Very welcome to Sweden. I heard it's your first time here.
First time. Having a great time. Everybody should come to Sweden. Now.
Yes, everybody will come to Sweden now. Before this event, I knew that Gary would be here, and I had one question that I wanted to ask him. We'll see if we'll spin off some side conversations after that. But I have one question. Gary, question to Gary. What are some of the... No, seriously. What are some of the coolest or hottest brands in the intersection between food and drinks? And how can such a player do some epic shit to make a name for themselves in that space?
I mean, you know, it's really interesting. I think in the US market, most brands, when they get into tech, try to push, right? They're just trying to send their message, pound it down. I don't think there's a lot of people doing a great job engaging. I have noticed some vodka brands doing a lot more. There are some, you know, efforts. Foodsy, I think it's an interesting company. Do you know those guys?
No.
Foodsy is an interesting startup. They were going to be a marketplace for small gourmet companies. Now they're going in a box, like a Food of the Month club, similar to Birchbox, a company I invested in that does that for makeup. You should definitely check them out because your beautiful products, Bar Deli, should be in those Foodsy box. Foodsy guys, check them out. Good stuff. I'm eating it. I would say that's one of the more cutting edge things. I think Adagio Tea is trying to be creative and is paying attention. I think those guys are kind of interesting. But in general, there's some coffee bloggers. There's obviously a lot of wine bloggers and things of that nature. But purely brand food and beverage, not a lot. You've got a lot of traditional big companies that are pushing. You've got little companies that are just putting out content but not understanding the business connection.
Yeah, because more than products, it seems like venues are good at branding themselves.
Yeah, venues are good. Venues used to that.
Yeah.
That's what Venue had to do. They always had to promote themselves to get people in the door and then deliver a good product. They understand the word of mouth stuff. So, you know, I think it's a little early. But I think, you know, obviously I try to be an example to some people with the wine stuff. And there's some personalities probably jumping in there. And I'm sure I'm missing 10 to 20 amazing things that are going on because there's so much going on and you can't pay attention to everything, and plus I'm very head down on my own stuff.
Just one final note, because we wanted to do this quick. You said, on answering my question, you referred to tech, going into tech, despite me asking about food.
Yeah.
So are you saying that every player needs to consider themselves as a tech player, web player?
You're very smart, you paid attention. You know, or I'm very dumb by saying it, we'll find out. But I very much believe that innovation culture is layering on top of everything. That if you don't have a web and mobile strategy in 2012 and you're a business, you're living in the dinosaur age. You know, you're a caveman, and that's how I feel. I can't even imagine, you know, thinking about doing business over the next decade. And, you know, not having a web presence, mobile presence, paying attention to all the dynamics that are going on is like not having a location 10 years ago.
Yeah, and that's reassuring as a entrepreneur as me, who's considering himself as basically a non-tech entrepreneur, because I have a tangible, a tasteable product. So yeah, I'll definitely move more and more closer to.
Listen, I don't think it's one thing or the other. It's just you have to understand, you have to layer technology on top of everything you're doing.
Great. Thanks a lot.
And thanks for having this. Look at this. You crush your wristband, I'm impressed. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.